The Chinese entertainment world was rocked by an unexpected incident that embarrassed the country's top stars. During a talk show that was supposed to run smoothly, the atmosphere suddenly turned tense when Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two big names who had always been known for their professionalism and politeness, were involved in a very embarrassing incident. These two actors, who have millions of devoted fans, apparently have a dark side that has been hidden from the public. How could two figures who have been portrayed as perfect idols fall so deeply and display such inappropriate behavior in front of millions of viewers? The incident that caused such a stir began with an innocent comment from an entertainment reporter who had only intended to offer praise. However, who would have thought that this seemingly harmless remark would trigger an extraordinary outburst of emotion from the two stars, who are usually calm and composed? The unfortunate reporter, without realizing it, had ignited the smoldering anger within Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. What comment was so sensitive that it could transform their friendly faces into something so terrifying? And why did Dylan Wang have to become the victim of this explosive anger? The most shocking aspect of the entire incident was the excessive reaction from Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, which did not reflect the maturity of professional artists. These two actors, who have been in the entertainment industry for years, still have fragile egos and cannot accept criticism or comparisons with their peers. Their defensive and aggressive attitudes have opened the public's eyes to the true characters that have been hidden behind the mask of perfection. Is this a sign that the Chinese entertainment industry is full of actors who are only good at acting in front of the camera, but fail miserably in real life? The incident at the television studio of one of Beijing's leading TV stations began during a late-night talk show that invited the three talented young stars to discuss their latest projects. Initially, the atmosphere was warm and relaxed, with the three actors joking around and sharing their experiences in the acting world. Wang Yibo, famous for his role in the drama The Untamed, looked relaxed as he answered light-hearted questions from the host. Xiao Zhan, sitting next to him, also appeared comfortable and occasionally laughed at the host's jokes. Dylan Wang, the third guest, seemed more reserved but remained friendly in answering every question posed. The young actor, who gained fame through the drama Meteor Garden, appeared more focused and serious compared to his two colleagues. However, no one expected that this calm surface would soon turn into a devastating storm. The turning point occurred when an entertainment reporter, who was also part of the panel of questioners, asked a question that was actually intended as a compliment for Dylan Wang. "Dylan, I've watched some of your latest works, and I must admit that your acting skills are truly impressive. The emotional expressions you portray feel very natural and profound, even more organic than some of the senior actors here tonight," the reporter said with a sincere tone. This comment, which was meant as a compliment for Dylan Wang, unexpectedly triggered a strong reaction from Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. Their facial expressions changed drastically, from friendly smiles to sharp, angry stares. The previously warm studio atmosphere suddenly became tense, as if there was a thick tension in the air. "I'm sorry, but I can't stay silent in the face of such biased and unfounded comments." Wang Yibo suddenly spoke up in a high-pitched, emotional tone. "I've been in this industry long enough and have proven my acting skills through various challenging roles. To say that Dylan's acting is better than mine and Xiao Zhan's is a highly unprofessional and hurtful statement." Xiao Zhan, sitting beside him, immediately added with a trembling voice from anger, "Exactly. Both of us have a clear track record and years of experience in the acting world. We have undergone various intensive training and acting workshops to hone our skills. As for Dylan, with all due respect, he is still very green and doesn't have the same range of acting skills as we do." Dylan Wang, who suddenly became the center of attention and the target of harsh criticism from his two seniors, looked shocked and didn't know what to do. His face turned red and his hands trembled, whether from embarrassment or anger. I am grateful for the positive reviews of my work, but I never feel superior to anyone else. However, Dylan Wang's mature response only served to further enrage Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. The two senior actors seemed unsatisfied with his humble answer and wanted to continue attacking him. "Don't pretend to be innocent, Dylan," Wang Yibo said sarcastically. "We know how this industry works. There must be a PR team deliberately orchestrating for the reporter to give such excessive praise to boost your name. This is a cheap and highly unethical marketing strategy." Xiao Zhan nodded in agreement and added, "Exactly. And what's most painful is when such a cheap strategy has to sacrifice the reputation and credibility of other actors who have worked hard to build their careers. We won't let our good name be tarnished by such political games." The unfortunate reporter who had unwittingly sparked this commotion tried to clarify and calm the situation. "I apologize if my earlier comments caused any misunderstanding. I had no intention of belittling or making negative comparisons. I simply wanted to acknowledge the hard work of everyone involved." "It's too late," Wang Yibo interrupted with a louder voice. "The damage has already been done. Your words have been recorded and will be spread everywhere. Our image as professional actors has been tarnished by such irresponsible comments." The situation escalated further as Xiao Zhan began to attack Dylan Wang personally. "And you, Dylan, don't feel proud of such false praise. Acting isn't just about looking natural on camera. There's technique, there's depth, there's a deep understanding of the character. All of that requires experience and a high level of skill, which you clearly don't have yet. Being professional isn't just about how long you've been in this industry." Dylan Wang finally spoke up, his voice rising. "Being professional is about how you behave and respect your colleagues. And what you're doing right now doesn't reflect professional behavior at all." Dylan Wang's response caused Wang Yibo to completely lose control. The usually cool and composed actor suddenly stood up from his seat with a flushed face. "You want to teach us about professionalism? You who just entered the industry yesterday afternoon? Do you think with one or two successful dramas, you can already be on par with us? We've contributed to China's entertainment industry long before you even knew what acting was." Xiao Zhan also stood up, pointing at Dylan Wang. "We've proven our dedication and ability time and time again. Our fan base spans tens of millions across Asia. Our works have inspired countless people and elevated China's entertainment industry in the eyes of the world." The show host, who had been silent and shocked by the escalating argument, finally tried to intervene. Okay, let's calm down first. This is a live show, and millions of viewers are watching. Let's maintain professionalism and—" "Professionalism?" Wang Yibo interrupted with a sarcastic laugh. "Where's the professionalism when a reporter deliberately makes provocative statements like that? Where is professionalism when a rookie dares to challenge an experienced senior?" The studio atmosphere grew tense as both sides began facing off.